Hello, I'm David, founder of RMPro. For over 30 years, I've had an unwavering commitment to helping business owners like you grow smarter, faster, and more profitably. I didn't just study this, I lived it. I started with one location. Using these exact methods, we grew to 6 thriving locations, and we sustained growth for over 2 decades. Today, I want to share how, step by step. Let me start with a question. What is the most valuable asset of your business? Some say inventory. Others say their staff or their location. But here's the truth. I learned the hard way. The most valuable asset is your customer data. Your customer database, the names, contact information, purchase history, service records, preferences, is the gold mine. It's what allows you to re-engage customers, cross-sell services, and build loyalty that compounds year after year. Once you understand that, you realize there are only 2 ways to grow any business. 1. Increase the number of invoices. 2. Increase the average amount per invoice. That's it. More transactions, or bigger ones. Everything else is a distraction. That's exactly why we built RMPro Smart Growth. It measures both, your average invoice and your invoice count. It sets goals. It tracks your progress in real time. When you have that visibility, you don't just hope for growth, you plan it. And I'll tell you this from my own journey. The first time I crossed $1 million in sales, it wasn't because I had more rugs or a better location. It was because I shifted just a slice of invoices from the bottom tier, around $1,300, into the $2,000 range. That change alone added hundreds of thousands in revenue. That's the power of smart growth. Now let's talk about the benchmarks. In retail sales, the industry looks like this. And in cleaning and repair services. Now here's the kicker. If 70% of your invoices are in the bottom tier, that's not just a problem. That's your biggest opportunity. Move just 10% of those invoices up 1 level, and you can add 6 figures to your top line without adding a single new customer. That's exactly what we did, year after year, and it's how we kept growing steadily for 20 years. So let's recap. 1. The most valuable asset in your business is your customer data. 2. There are only 2 ways to grow: more invoices or bigger invoices. 3. Smart growth helps you measure both and set goals. 4. Benchmarks show you where you stand and where you can go. For 30 years, I've committed to this method. It's how I scaled from 1 location to 6. It's how hundreds of RMPro users are scaling today. Because growth isn't luck. Growth is math. And when you focus on the right numbers, growth becomes inevitable. And I want you to know, it's not just me. One of our longtime RMPro clients started with a single cleaning operation in the late 1990s. They believed in the system, they tracked their customer data, and they worked the benchmarks. Over time, they grew from 1 plant to 6 locations. They didn't do it by guessing or by throwing money at advertising. They did it by consistently moving invoices up 1 tier year after year, while keeping their customers engaged through smart growth. Today, they're not just surviving, they're thriving. And they're proof that when you follow the numbers, you can create growth that compounds for decades. So here's my challenge to you. Stop chasing more in every direction. Instead, focus on the 2 levers that matter most: the number of invoices and the average amount per invoice. Use your customer data as the foundation. Apply smart growth to measure, manage, and plan. And use industry benchmarks as your roadmap, so you always know where you are and where you can go. For 30 years, this has been my commitment to my own businesses and to every retailer who trusts RMPro. And I promise you, if you follow this method, growth won't be random. It will be predictable, it will be sustainable, and it will be yours.